These families have escaped the fighting in southern Afghanistan, only to find more misery. They're stranded in this camp on the outskirts of Kabul. There's little help and little hope. Some are going to extreme lengths to survive. This man says many people are suffering. He even tried to sell his daughter to buy medicine, but no one wanted her. His sister-in-law is gravely ill with kidney failure. She's one of 12 people living in this mud hut. Aid workers say the sense of despair hasn't been so deep since the time of the Taliban. People are desperate for assistance.
They will support anything that will provide them security and a bit of a hope. I think, unfortunately, on that front, we are failing.
Last week, more than 600 foreigners working for the United Nations were evacuated from Afghanistan because of deteriorating security. The UN says they'll be back and it won't stop the delivery of emergency aid. But help isn't reaching many trapped in the most dangerous parts of the country.
The situation is already extremely desperate for people living here, but it's about to get a lot worse. When winter arrives in a few weeks, this whole area will be covered with snow. That means more suffering, more respiratory illnesses, and often more child deaths.
Some children didn't even make it this far. This man's 9-year-old daughter was killed in a US bombardment a year ago, along with 2 of his brothers and a nephew. He says he's been sad and hasn't been able to sleep properly since his daughter's death and keeps remembering the family members he lost. Thousands of civilians are facing yet another bleak winter. As Afghan government corruption swallows much-needed resources, many displaced civilians believe they have become the forgotten casualties of the war. Sally Sara, ABC News, Kabul.